Hello, podcasters, and welcome to another epic video of the Deep Time Podcast. Today, I'm joined by my Cypric friend, Kevin over here.
Hello.
And we are counting down the top 5 Mosasaurs you could beat in a fight, and top 5 you cannot. So let's get right to it, Drama Nation, with number 5 Mosasaurs you cannot, you can beat in a fight. Is this going well?
Yes.
Number 5, Xenodens.
That is fine.
Xenodens was described just this year, and it's a tiny little mosasaur from Africa. It's only 1.6 meters long, and with something not larger than a reef shark, we are sure you could beat it up easily.
Definitely. Next up, we have Portinatosaurus.
Number 4,
Portinatosaurus. Which is... You'd think initially this is like a really dangerous animal, right? The really interesting thing about Portinatosaurus is it is a freshwater mosasaur. And what's really interesting is it has forward-facing eyes as well, so it really hunts its prey. It will zero in on you and just lock on. But while this would be scary, the thing about Phosphatosaurus is it's actually a really basal and really small mosasaur. It's only about a meter long. So you could really easily beat Platycarpus in a fight. Do you have anything you would like to add to that, Armin?
I can only say that it must be really a breeze to beat Phosphorosaurus in a battle. But there are 3 which are even easier to beat. Number 3. On number 3, we have the fearsome diacosaurus, an early mosasaur from the Jurassic. It is also known under the name Godzilla, and as Godzilla vs. Kong has told us, Kong, monkey, always beats Godzilla.
Always.
Number 2.
Number 2, Mosasaurus hoffmanni. This is the biggest mosasaur, which of course means that in a fair fight on land, it stands no chance against you. This is, without a doubt, one of the easiest, and would honestly be the easiest, because you just absolutely have the upper hand on land every time, were it not for number 1, which is...
Number 1. On number 1, we have not 1, but 2 mosasaurs combined into 1, because nobody can tell what exactly the Saurian Mosasaurus actually consists of.
It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid, yeah. Dr. Who was already around in the Hell Creek Formation in the Cretaceous. But what really makes this one on number 1 of mosasaurs you can beat is the fact that it is only found at the very edge of the map. It is only found near invisible walls, which means since the Earth is flat, you will fall off the Earth before you can reach an invisible wall and be beaten by a Saurian mosasaur. That is why Saurian Mosasaurus is our number 1 mosasaur you can beat in a fight.
But moving on from that, what about the ones you could never beat? Mosasaurs so terrifying you stand absolutely no chance. Armin, take it away.
Number 5. On number 5, we have Xenodens. Xenodens was described this year and is a small mosasaur with only 1.6 meters in length. But while it's small, you might think that it's easy to beat. The thing is, however, it has sharp teeth compared to dogfish and piranhas, and possibly lived in groups. These animals would be capable of stripping a Spinosaurus to the bone in just mere seconds. A group of Xenodens could really screw you over.
Yeah. Now, number 4, Protosaurus. While you might initially think, looking at this reconstruction, that it's a fairly easy mosasaur to take on with its small head, a more updated reconstruction clearly shows it was covered in large rows of armor, which would have made it absolutely impenetrable. A feature so fantastic it has already entered popular language, inspiring the popular phrase plot armor because of how impenetrable Protosaurus was. And that is why Protosaurus is number 4 on the list of mosasaurs you cannot beat.
Number 3. Number 3 is Tyrosaurus, but not any Tyrosaurus. It is Doctor Who's very own Jurassic World the game Tyrosaurus. This beast pumped through the brim with steroids, has muscles to the max. There is nothing you can do to hurt it. It may die from a heart attack at an early age, but in a straight fight, there's no way you can overpower it. Just look at those packs. It's the Arnold Schwarzenegger of lizards.
Yes, well put. Now, on to number 2. Things are heating up with the second mosasaur you absolutely could not beat, which is the as yet undescribed Mosasaurus featured in Dinotopia. The really terrifying thing about this one is it has legs. Yes, this is a mosasaur that re-evolved back on land, and on land there is no escape. You cannot outrun it, you cannot stop it. Like the Protosaurus, it is covered in armor. You will lose. No way you are stopping. Dinotopia Mosasaurus, soon to be published.
The exact opposite of Mosasaurus hoffmanni, as we have discussed.
Indeed.
One defeated on land, the other unstoppable.
Yes. And now, what could possibly be scarier than the Dinotopia's Mosasaurus? That is Flying Mosasaurus from Japan. Just look at it.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of the jam and my body sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can you see through the wonder of amazement at the open man?
And if that wasn't awesome enough, it also shoots lasers. Because there's that one shot of it shooting a laser from the documentary.
Should I keep it in?
Yes.
But there's one more. Number 0. Jurassic World's Mosasaurus. The size of a blue whale, and it isn't even fully grown. Once this thing has reached adulthood, there is nothing that can stop it. Jurassic World Mosasaurus.
Number
The
0.
ultimate predator.
Predator 0.
Well, and that's all from the Deep Time Podcast for today, folks. We hope you liked that video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Join the Deep Time Podcast Nation, you podcasters, and we will see you next time.
Yes, make sure to check out our next video, Top 5 Mosasaurs that would survive getting stuck in the Suez Canal. See you next time.